Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a packed transfer daily. Now, there's been so much news today and all of it is really negative. Try and smash 75 likes on this video, guys. Be much appreciated. You guys have been smashing it on the comments and stuff like that. Also, let me know in the comment section what you think of all these rumours and stuff like that. There is quite a lot, and like I say, all of it's pretty much bad news. Now, we're going to start off with Rodgers. Obviously, there's been a lot of speculation for quite a few years now of him returning back to his boyhood club, Burnley. Which, you know, you've got to give him credit for, because last year he could have left. Burnley were interested in him back then and he decided to stay. But now, obviously, Rodgers has a £10 million release clause in his contract. And Burnley have triggered that, so it's out of the club's hands, it's out of Bilic's hands. It's up to Rodgers, obviously 29 years of age. I think he's 30 later on in the month as well, so he is going to want to finish his career at his boyhood club. He's going to want to finish his career in the Premier League, and I think he will be doing that. Talks will be held today, if not they probably already have. I am expecting Rodgers to be announced for Burnley maybe later tonight or tomorrow, depending on how easy the transfer does go through. Now, I'm quite sad to see him go, and the only reason I say that is because, you know, we have literally no players at the minute. Everyone seems to be leaving. He was probably one of our better players last season. 22 goals, but to be honest with you guys, I don't think it's the end of the world. 30 years of age, we've got 10 million for him. It'll only be a good sell if the owners do invest, which I can't really see happening because, you know, we're just messing about. We're not getting any deals done. Players are leaving and we're not really replacing them. And this will bring me on to my next rumour, Hegazi. Now, he recently got knocked out of the African Cup of Nations, Egypt, by South Africa. It is thought that he did have a good tournament. I didn't watch any of it, but a lot of Egypt fans and stuff like that are saying he's had a fantastic tournament. Now, one team who are sniffing around him are rivals Aston Villa. Now, there's been quite a few links with Hegazi to Aston Villa today. A couple of people have reported it on Sky and stuff like that. It's only interest, guys, so I wouldn't really worry about that one too much. If we are to sell Hegazi, I do believe he's worth between 15 and 20 million pounds. We cannot afford to sell him, to be honest with you. One of our best players last season. Absolute rock at the back, but there's no way I'd even negotiate or consider doing business for one of our best players with our rivals. And to be honest, guys, it gets bad to worse. It goes from bad to worse for our academy as well. 16-year-old Morgan Rodgers, set to sign for Manchester City, I've heard, according to a couple of articles and a couple of journalists and stuff like that. Now, I did hear this whisper quite a few days ago. I'm not going to say who told me, but there was someone on my Instagram who does have links. Apparently, his dad knows Morgan Rodgers' thingy, so I'm not going to say too much on it or who the person is, but they did tell me that a couple of days ago, and now it is emerging that Morgan Rodgers is looking really likely to leave. Now, to be honest with you, I'm just really pissed off with it, to be honest with you. What is the point of having an academy? We've lost Louis Barry to Barcelona, and now we look very likely to lose Morgan Rodgers to Manchester City. And to be honest, we might as well just shut our academy down, because there's only been a couple of academy players who have come through who have actually signed new contracts. John Lecco, Raheem Harper and stuff like that. And it's just really disappointing, because I think we have a great academy, but it's so hard. It's proving so hard to keep some of these younger players as they do want to go on to bigger things. Now, to be honest, I do think it is a daft decision if he does leave. The reason I say that is because he's going to get nowhere near Man City's first team. Why doesn't he stay, build his experience with West Brom, and then later on get a big move away from the club if he's good enough? Obviously, both of us will benefit from that. We'll get more money for him. He'll earn more money and he'll get a lot more experience. I think you can't really see a 16-year-old getting in front of Sergio Aguero, and even like the backup players who they have are just 10 times better than him, like Jesus and stuff like that. But guys, it's been a pretty bad day, to be honest with you. It's been awful news all the way around. Jay Rodriguez leaving to Burnley, like I say. Hegazi potentially moving to Villa. I can't really see that one developing into anything. I think Hegazi is a really good player and we need to keep him, like I've said. And now Morgan Rodgers, obviously potential move to Manchester City. A lot of people, journalists, are saying his medical's been done and an announcement is being... I'm just frustrated, guys, to be honest with you. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.